Hey everyone, welcome to OzTober on iHeart Movies. My name is Jonathan North, and if you've been to my YouTube channel, you can tell that I love looking at adaptations of classic literature, remakes, reimaginings, and even straight-up rip-offs. I'm just fascinated by all the different ways there are to tell the same story. With that in mind, let's talk about what this series is going to be. OzTober is a brand new, limited podcast/video series looking at the many different adaptations of L. Frank Baum's Oz series. Not just adaptations of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the first book in the series, but anything based on or inspired by any of the stories based in or revolving around Oz. And there were a lot of them. As you know, if you followed my channel for a while, this kind of series is nothing new for me. The first recurring series on my channel was Wonderland Wednesday, looking at various versions of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. I really like watching remakes of things. I love seeing what different directors can do with the same source material, how different actors can interpret the same characters, and how different artists design the same locations, props, characters, and creatures. And because stories like the ones I am or will be reviewing on my channel have been around so long, some since before the birth of film itself, they've all been adapted and interpreted in a huge variety of ways for over a century. This variety means there are a ton of interesting films for us to discuss, from the popular, well-known ones such as the 1939 MGM version that everyone automatically thinks of, to the rare and obscure like the first animated version which was never officially released. At the moment, I am planning to make the show a yearly thing, at least for now. At some point I'm sure I'll run out of adaptations or willing participants, whichever comes first. But for now, I have plenty of interesting versions to look at, and I had no trouble finding enough guests, so I think I'll probably do this again next year. And since I am planning for more in the future, if you have any suggestions for versions you'd like me to cover, make sure to let me know in the comments on YouTube. My schedule is mostly set for this year, but if I can't get to your choice this month, I will definitely keep all suggestions on hand for future episodes. I'd love to discover any hidden gems that might still be out there. Everyone always talks about the MGM version, but I've found several great versions of Alice in Wonderland and A Christmas Carol that I'd never heard of before, so I have no doubt that there are some great new versions of The Wizard of Oz that I've never seen as well. Anyway, I think that's all my announcements for now. In the next episode, we'll get to the first proper review of OzTober. My friend Eli Sanza will be joining me to talk about the 1939 MGM version, arguably the most famous, most iconic version of the story ever created. I'm really excited for this new series, so come back soon for the first episode of OzTober on iHeart Movies.